In this 3-minute game review, we're looking at Shadows of Doubt. So hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Shadows of Doubt is a 3D open-world detective and investigation game with stealth elements. The open world in Shadows of Doubt may not be the most cutting-edge looking, but players who can get over the voxel-style graphics would see the city come alive with its neo-noir cityscapes, shops, diners, bars, neon lights, and citizens. There is no voice acting, but the in-game ambient sounds and music contribute to the already amazing, immersive environment. Shadows of Doubt is first and foremost a detective and investigation game, combined with some elements of stealth and basic combat woven in between. The clues and evidence management is easy to understand, and there are rarely any dead ends or long periods of guesswork. Even a dead-end lead will sometimes have a small clue that points you to the right direction, where new clues and possible outcomes await. The stealth mechanics, although rather basic, are pretty intuitive, with security cameras, circuit breakers, and multiple ways to get past doors like passcodes, stolen keys, lockpicking, or just a good old vent crawl. As the game moves along, you have to use all of the equipment and skills that you've gained to get through the toughest cases, whilst trying not to get caught by the local police. To start the player off, there is a pre-generated city with a main case to get you into the groove of things. But the procedurally generated cities and cases is where things can get really interesting. Some of the cases might be short and minor crimes, but a lot of them have multiple layers of depth that involve putting together key clues from several crime scenes. Not to mention, some of the side jobs that you take on might inadvertently merge into one big mystery. It is interesting to note that every single character in the city is unique and named. Although most of them may not reveal their name to you from the get-go, you can eventually find out key information from them, such as their fingerprints and occupation, building up their profile for more leads or even as a main suspect. The pre-generated main case was definitely a memorable one. But what surprised me was how even some of the procedurally generated cases intertwined with their own twists and turns. Not to mention, the game's immersive environmental storytelling is amazing, especially when it has you experiencing the characters and backstory firsthand. Despite some flaws, like a subpar graphical optimization, minor graphical glitches, as well as a slightly clunky UI that took a while to get used to, Shadows of Doubt has, without a doubt, pushed the boundaries of what defines a classic detective investigation game. I would recommend fans of story-driven and detective investigation games to give Shadows of Doubt a try. If you're craving for more story-driven games, check out our other videos. Otherwise, like and subscribe for more 3-minute game reviews.